And are we... Hey there, friendlies. Ow, holy crap.
You're not used to that spot, are you?
Oh, no. Why don't we try that again? Hey there, friendlies. Welcome to the 30th October episode of the Beer, Blades, and Bushcraft live stream. And I'm going to mute the computational apparatus.
I will be breaking all kinds of rules by staring at the camera or staring at the computer.
That's fine.
Not interacting with your audience at all.
You should interact with the audience, Rob. This is Robin. A lot of you guys have heard me mention him. A lot of you guys have seen him in the what's that, the side chat or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the humorous interjection module.
Yes. You and Outdoor Dauber and Simo sort of hold down the humorous interjection
faculty
stuff. Yeah. Now, strangely, it says here that chat is disconnected. You know, I am so in love with YouTube these days. It's like, oh, I know why.
Because they signed out?
Because you signed me out.
Sorry. So basically everyone's just tuning into my live chat, which is,
Jeez.
you know, a raucous environment of inappropriateness
and disgustitude.
And that too.
Inappropriateness and disgustitude.
And fine wine.
Fine wine. Okay, so chat should be working now. Should be.
So we decided to take this week where Jesse has not seen enough of me at work, and therefore come over and invade his household in the evening. And we decided that we would try and sharpen some things.
We're going to do some sharpening tonight.
We discovered last time that we actually did work on this. You know,
we did a lot, actually.
We did a lot.
We spent an entire day.
So we found this
tiny,
adorable, absolutely mignon little block plane. And it actually works. It actually worked right out of the bat. I think you've already done a base sharpening on it.
Yeah.
So we've decided that it is our mission to bring this into Paul Sellers level sharp. I also brought this, which my father-in-law brought me from Japan. Yes, I know it's exactly the same one you can probably get on Amazon, but this one literally did come from Japan. And though this may require more fine-tuning than I am capable of doing. So certainly if there's anyone who's more familiar with these than either of us, do feel free to chime in.
I love how different the approach is in the East than in the West.
Yeah.
For planes.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this, guys. Look at how simple, and I don't mean simple in a cheap way. I mean simple in an elegant...
This is a dollar store tool, by the way. Like this came from a general shopping center. This is not an artisan tool by any stretch of the imagination.
But look at the elegance, the simplicity of design.
You have a hammer handy?
Yeah.
All these fancy axes I can use with my hammer.
I would get my bigger hammer, however...
and hit you with it.
It's way upstairs. Excuse me.
Hey, whatever happened to that little hammerhead I gave you?
It's over there.
Okay. In your list of other...
Is that how you do
it? It works!
I would have given you the wooden mallet if I'd known you were going to go back to the back of the...
It's fine. Anyway, so this, you know, I mean, for, again, effectively a dollar store tool, or Mastercraft for Canadians, you know, I mean, it's your basic does that really show up?
Yeah.
Not really. Well, because essentially there's two different steels here. There's a high carbon steel in the end. You can see there's like a different reflection.
Yeah. And
then there's a softer steel, which is used for cushioning the blow.
Let me see if I can hold it closer to the... wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a meaty thing. And this, I mean... You know,
yeah, there you see the line.
And, you know, and no one's building ships with this little thing, right? But, I mean, unless you had to, I guess.
You know what that reminds me of? Falcon Even F1. Also laminated. 2 kinds of stainless laminated. Also, incidentally, made in Japan. They're not made in Sweden, guys. They're made in Japan.
It's okay. All the good things are made in Japan.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, Japanese steel over German any day of the week, for instance.
But so you can sort of see, by the interior here that there's a, you know, a lot of fine tuning on this thing has to be done, which I am not at all familiar with. So, like I say, I'm probably going to wreck this thing.
That's what the YouTubes are for.
Yeah, that's. You know, so there's a point in the inside that I don't even know that's even visible. Anyways, I'm just going to.
Hey, why don't we pay attention to the top chat here for a second? Let's see who's actually with us. AST7. Hey, yes, you were first. Serge is here. LT, what are you drinking tonight, LT? There's Simon, so tonight is gonna get funny. Zach, hey, all hail the right back at you. Tonight we actually don't have beer. What we have,
you have beer, right?
I do have beer.
Okay, so
just in case.
So like, I don't want any horrible rumors getting out that he doesn't have beer.
I do have beer.
No, I happen to bring cider so that, you know, because we were all getting ready to do like a makeup tutorial and everything like that, but
I kind of wish you hadn't mentioned that.
No, it was going to be a surprise for your viewers.
So yeah, what are you guys drinking tonight? You will be on and off tonight. Simon, okay, what you doing tonight? You working, what?
No, it's really rough. I'm sorry, pay attention to your fans.
What are you doing tonight, Simon? Oh, Ace T7's in fine form tonight. Maybe do you want to try just dropping that to start with?
Well, I mean, feel the edge of that. I mean, that's just the chip breaker, but still, it helps to have it smooth. And part of the problem is that, you know, you can see there's this part there where it's really, really brushing, and you can sort of see in here it's like getting all kinds of little pressure points. So I think we need to get finally. Whoa!
Let me just test it. I am enchanted by this tool. I mean, affordable.
Also, is the
yeah, I know it needs a.
Well, no, you notice that those are different sizes. So, never mind. The Japanese don't know how to make tools. Let's just go America.
They did a pretty good job on this one. So, how do you slip this in and you bap it there with the hammer?
You sort of, and then you cut the end of your finger off.
You're very good at that.
I am.
Robin has spent many weeks with a great big bandage on because he is accident prone and was sharpening a saw.
A rusty saw. Because it wouldn't do to have any old saw.
Oh, Simone, you're starting a contract tomorrow. Nice!
Whoa, I wet that way too much.
Chippy Pale Ale Russe by Archibald. Yeah, I've had that. I actually quite like it.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Their ads are pretty awesome, too.
They have ads?
Well, you know, they've got like the sort of the old style.
Yeah. I like the Archibald.
Ads.
So what I've got here is a sharpening jig for like plain blades, chisels. This is Veritas, which I got from the great store known as Lee Valley. Nice heavy piece of... Zach, you have homemade mead? You gotta send me some of that, man. I love mead. Quebec does a lot of mead. We've got a big, industry on mead. But by no means does that mean we own the, we got the corner, or the market corner. We got the corner marketed is what I was gonna say.
Yes. High props for the top drink of the night, by the way.
Yeah, homemade mead. That's
the same deal that I sent you.
Where my
your angle gauge.
Angle gauge is. I've been looking for this damn thing. But what I cannot find, what can I not find? Oh, I found this stone.
Your block plane.
My block plane. I still can't find the freaking block plane. Hey, wait a minute. Where the hell is Outdoor Dauber?
I don't know.
What's going on here, guys? Oh, it's in Laval?
What, Laval?
So that means, Simone, that you are going to be spending your working days near Lee Valley. Which, if it was me, my wallet would be empty at the end of every...
Well, it's pretty sharp.
Good for a
dollar store plane straight out of the box.
Oh, it's just a dollar store. plane. Yeah, but it's a Japanese dollar store plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, let's sort
If
of.
it was made, if it was here, it'd be like made by Starfrit or something.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get organized here a little bit.
Oh, no, I'm not in the mood.
Oh, now you're in the mood for a
Ay,
plane.
yo, I just cut my finger up here.
Because Japanese planes are the same as Japanese saws, right? They're meant to be used on the pull instead of the push.
Precisely. Well, I mean, essentially they're meant to be pulled, but you in theory could push them. I mean, you know, like there's no real secret as to which end the sharp end is.
Good point. Not.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Come on, for a dollar store plane. Jeez, look at this, guys. And it's part of the magic, though, is that blade is really nice and thick, or iron. Yes, I'm always looking for something. Yeah. All right. So Simone is going to be spending every day 3 clicks from Lee Valley. And Serge wants one of these. The thing is, Serge, you can buy them at Amazon.
Yeah, they're not actually that expensive. You don't have to just order it from Japan. Apparently, they're a nightmare to set up from everything I've seen. This one in particular, like if you look at the edge of the wood, there we go, camera right there. The edge of the wood that borders the blade, like it's not quite the right size. It looks like there's chipping where it's touching or pressing, so I don't know how flat it is lying against the... Yeah, if I look at the back, I can see there's a bit of a hump in the bed. So the blade is not actually resting perfectly flat. But like any cheap tool, you know, the value is in... you know, the basic casting, and then you can do the work to make the blade and the surrounding work well.
Yep. Okay, let me try that again. I feel that I should put it on a piece of paper to get the blade to come out just a touch. Just a touch.
Not.
No. Yeah, it's not quite as good. That's a much. I mean, but granted,
I mean, the blade is like the credit card thick.
Yeah.
So.
Serge, we're already retracting messages, eh? Serge. Just kidding. I just love taking this out of the. I'm gonna be doing a review of this knife. And there's one thing that I don't like about it. I'll talk about it later.
No, talk about it now. Or are you saving that for the review?
I was going to save it for the review, but we're among friends
Sorry.
I think I've mentioned this to a couple of you guys. Look at where in the hand that lanyard hole comes. That ain't comfortable.
Can I
yeah, okay, you...
What lanyard hole?
What knife? That's the one thing that I don't like about this knife. Aside from that, feels good in the hand. This
good weight.
It's got a great weight. I mean, it's pretty thick, right? This knife is designed with winter in mind, which as a Kanakistani, that just cockles the warmth of my heart. That was absolutely backwards.
That's quite alright.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it into the bush. What I like about it is that it's stainless. You guys know I'm not a big stainless guy, but that's a good knife for like a wet environment.
Yeah, roughing it or stuff where you're not actually able to properly dry a knife because you're covered in snow
or salt water.
Yeah.
You know.
So what outdoor activities are people out here going to be, you know, now that the weather is turning positively frosty?
Yeah, what are you guys going to be doing? It was what? 2 degrees, 4 degrees kind of thing?
Yeah, it was miserable.
Hey, Dish. How's it going? Serge, I feel that you must have met Robin at some point.
Possibly.
I've known him for 30 odd...
I've appeared in a number of videos. I mean, we've set boiled linseed oil on fire.
We did set boiled linseed oil on fire.
Technically, it set itself on fire. We are not at all criminally responsible.
But we were silly.
We were not silly because we kept it in a metal container and we kept it safe.
Good point.
And we let the wind fan it.
That's what
wait.
Yeah. It's fun times.
It's fun because it's arson.
Yeah.
So when are we allowed to...
Well, that's wet enough. That's wet enough. Okay. I'm thinking we got to true it up.
Yeah. So Jesse's going to introduce me to what? Which is the... What's your...
1006?
Okay.
Hold on. Where did I put that box?
I don't know.
Here it is. 1,000, 4,000. Dark is 1. Light is 4.
How do I get a hump? Or maybe... It's possible. It's possible that my Amazon diamond plates. These were really good, by the way. These were the set of 3 of these, like 1 3/4 by 6 inches, were $50. So I have no regrets. But you know, these are not the masterful stones we're looking for.
These are not the droids. Shut up, Jesse.
They're starting to slightly dish. The
Not you, dish.
Sorry, they are starting to. Well, now you're making me self-conscious. They're starting to hollow out very mildly. Not that I've actually noticed in my chisels, because I'm not super precise. And also the super coarse and the medium are starting to become indistinguishable. Indistinguishable. Thank you.
One from the other.
English.
That was not. Okay, so I've drawn my my squares.
Oh, you don't put it in here and then on top?
We could do that one, I guess.
Well, no, I don't know. Please, you're the expert.
Well, you gotta mess with my mojo, man. Why you gotta do it?
I just learned it on videos of people more than you do.
That is what we call a bitchy comment. Where are we going? Moose hunted 2 weeks' time. Zach, man.
Oh,
nice.
Awesome.
I have so far failed to get a moose. And because it cost me like $14, it's a bargain. $1,400 essentially every time I go, I stopped going. Because you can't get them down here around Montreal. You gotta go to the Gaspé. Hell, if I'm in the Gaspé, I may as well go and see you on the rock, right?
That is a lovely place to be, by the way.
I've never been.
I have been in the summer and I've been in the winter. And
which do you prefer?
I actually have a funny video of sitting out on the seaside with snow blowing in our face, and sitting out there, and my wife and my daughter are just sitting there bundled in snowsuits on the rocky shore, staring out at the ocean, the bay, and yeah, it was a lovely experience, frozen waterfalls and all. But, at least the hotel prices were good.
Fair point. Let me see.
Yeah.
Getting there.
Working.
Getting there. Oh, you got a P14 Enfield? Nice.
I'm not sure. I'm just going to move this before you jab your wrist into the edge of it.
I support you in that. You know what? Let's try this. Let's put it in there.
Well, aren't you going to rinse that off first? Or...
Why don't you just drop all my stuff, Rob? Robin has dropped and broken so much of my stuff. Some of it has been cheesy and cheap. Some of it has been expensive as shit. As stuff. Sorry, guys. Family show and all that. This is awkward. Why don't you do that? Look. You don't have to push too hard, just circular motion is... Because I don't want you to break my stone. Robin doesn't know his own strength.
That's a very fair... Can I rinse this off?
It's essentially a sharpening stone for sharpening stones. So you treat it the same.
That sounds like a gimmick.
That's a little meta, isn't it?
No, that's not a meta. That's just extortion. Yeah, is a channel that does guitar of a guitar maker called Crimson Guitars.
Crimson Guitars.
Yeah, and they are fantastic, and they're constantly doing all kinds of sharpening porn.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, sharpening adult
prawn. Sharpening prawn.
Same as the family show.
Sharpening prawn.
There we go. I think we're good.
There's no marks left?
How about we give her a ring? Oh, no.
Just a little bit.
Like a pig.
Hey, Axe Junkies is here. How's it going? Tonight, I'm not entirely sure. You're sharpening chisels.
I brought my chisels, but then I got here and I saw that little plane and I was just like,
that little plane?
This has to be my mission.
So this is Robin's mission. Craig, this is Rob. I've known him forever.
Hello, Craig.
You've seen him in the chat on the side. Figured let's do a sharpening session. I think I'm going to do. I'm still here.
He's doing a little behind the scenes.
There's a little behind the scenes action here. I may sharpen up my my carving stuff, just because it needs it. I whacked out a couple of spoons this week, and tools are getting a little. They need some attention. Let's just put it that way. What do you think?
Still, like, there's embarrassed marks in the middle there.
So what do you think?
I think it's fine personally, but
Well, if you think it's
I
fine,
have no standards.
you have standards.
Poor standards.
No, that's fine. That's straight. That is.
Should I do the other side first, or
Yep.
should I wait? Okay.
Now we flip it over. Look at all that wet stuff. Look at all that moisture.
Anyways, I'm still a sandpaper sharpener guy. I have enormous Waterstone envy.
Well, this Waterstone's at the end of his life, so don't get too envious about this one.
I know.
I'm gonna need
that shows you how far I've fallen.
I need to spend some perfectly good Canadian dollars on another one pretty soon.
Mm.
But now I can actually walk into Lee Valley. Oh, excuse me. I am never not going to be sick again. I have just given up. Hey, Awkward Screws here. How's it going? So sick.
So we're not supposed to put a chamfer on the edge of this, right?
No, we don't need to put a chamfer on the edge.
Just using my woodworking big words.
Yeah, I've bopped a couple of chamfers off myself.
That's okay. That's an altogether different smell.
Craig, for certain things I definitely usually use sandpaper and glass, but we don't have any tonight. Robin has this big plate. It's not glass.
It's a massive manufactured tile that's supposed to look like marble, but it's good enough, but it's like 2 feet long,
yeah.
1 foot wide. And I came by the bus tonight because my car's in the shop.
So we don't have it. So we're going old school.
Yeah, which is cool because like I say, I don't usually get to do this.
So that is now true.
Yeah. Clean it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Really
or I don't leave the slurry on to.
Yeah, you don't.
The sharpening process.
No, as long as it's
of course,
nice and wet.
We're gonna start on the other side anyway. So.
Yeah, as long as it's wet, we're good.
Okay.
Wet.
I think there was that's what she said.
Yeah, someone is probably making that comment.
Okay,
already. one of the guys. They won't let me down. Give that a little wipe. I'm gonna put this hammer away so that we don't get any metal on metal contact. I'm just gonna knock everything. Ow! Piss on biscuit.
That's why you wear steel-toed boots.
Which I'm not wearing right now.
Yeah. So, in case there are any safety authorities in the audience, I'm not going to tell you what he is wearing. But they're fluffy.
By the way, here.
Oh, thank you very much. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's orange, but...
I smelled it. I smelled... I smelled the mud of the sharpening stone. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Which I'd already smelled already even before you brought that out. But, you know.
I am not here to judge. I am here to judge, but I'll do it quietly.
I like smelling things.
Let me see. Whoa, awkward. You met the Wrangler Stars yesterday. How was that?
Oh, neat.
Craig, hilariously, I was thinking recently that I really wish that I'd had them leave the sink cut out from our counter when they redid our ground floor, because I was thinking that would have been perfect. So if I can find the sink cut out of a granite countertop somewhere, I'm definitely going to pick it up, because I think that would be just about perfect. Oh, Zach is 10 minutes from Lee Valley. Oh, Sunday awkward? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. 10 minutes from Lee Valley means that you're like a million miles from everywhere else.
Yeah. Are you freehanding it?
Yeah. Well, yes, I'm sure this will fit inside all of our jigs.
Legit. Bitchy, but legit. I guess while you're doing that, I'll get started on this thing.
Those are such beautiful tools.
Yeah. This was made by, I don't know if all of you know him, but some of you might, Alexander Yerkes, who is most famous for making kuksas. And in fact, he has started traveling to give kuksa classes. I would love to take one of his classes one day. But he made this and sold it to me. Oh, they had a 1 million subscriber party. I remember now. I'd forgotten about that.
Where was that?
Probably in, where are they? Oregon? Washington? I think they're in Oregon, aren't they?
Mm. That guy has a beautiful farm.
Yeah. I would not mind having a place like that to call home. Here's a little strop for later. Little stroppy. There's a little 400 grit. 400 grit. Where the hell? What did I used to use? Hey, you know what I will use? It's not as good, but...
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I got me a little piece of an IKEA shelf.
Oof. Yeah, it's quite the odd hollow in the middle there.
Yes. Very odd. I mean, as I said, this was what, $12?
Yeah.
Canadian?
Well, yeah, money well spent.
$12 Kanakistani.
I mean, you could have got that, or you could have got a bus ticket to the South Shore, so...
But then I'd be
on the South Shore. Oh. Oh. The island smugness.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've just really impressed Simo and
exactly.
And Serge. Like, you guys are assholes.
Report.
514. Let me see.
Oh.
Cody is... Oh, really? Awkward? That's good. Troutdale, Oregon. Troutdale. I wonder where that is. Wherever it is, man, it is gorgeous.
I'm sure the fishing's good too.
Jesus, Rob.
What? I'm just saying.
Yes, I'm sure the fishing in Troutdale is very...
Please confirm.
Anyway. Oh, awkward. So you live in their neighborhood. Okay. Nice. I would love to meet them one day. I would love it.
Like right up there with Jimmy DiResta.
Yeah. I would like to spend an afternoon in Cody's workshop. I would also like to spend an afternoon in Jimmy DiResta's workshop. Craig, well, Robin lives in the same city as I do. That definitely helps. But I would like... Next year ain't going to happen because, you know, new baby and mat leave and pat leave and all that stuff. But the year after, I would like to, you know, do a little travel, see some of the bushcrafty guys, do some videos and other towns. Not like every excuse me. I'm still sick, man. Not like every weekend or anything, but if I can do like 2 trips in 2020, I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to go to the Extravaganza. Hey, how many of you guys are on the Axe Junkies Facebook group again? I know Serge did me a solid and joined up. That's nice. But they do this get together, the Extravaganza, every year. Is it just one that you guys do, or do you guys do a couple of them? And for me, like, traveling to go to stuff has been a non-starter for a really long time, but it's starting to look a little better in the future. You met what Wrangler Star last year at Mother Earth? Yeah. Yeah, I think they're in Washington somewhere as well. 6 annual events in the States. Okay. Like, I think as far as I could go would probably be like somewhere in the
That's what population density gets you.
Yeah, that's true. What? Nothing in Canada? Yeah, there are like 12 Axe Junkies in Canada with 1,000 kilometers between us.
But lots of trees.
A lot of trees.
So, you know, it's kind of like hockey, you know. We never win, but we feel like we really should be.
The difference being that I like axes and I dislike hockey. Jesse has to hand in his passport.
I was going to say, man, it's not exactly a good thing to be discussing when we're sharpening stuff. There may be unkind words shared.
Now, the reason I'm working so hard on this... Hold on.
I'm making a dog's dinner of this.
Yeah, Craig, I think I should host one up north as well. I have to be able to find a piece of land to do it on. Which, like, if I could find a piece of land, I'd be shooting videos on it as well, you know? But how big a piece of land do you need for an extravaganza? Because I'm thinking if I do one up north, not everyone's going to show up. You ruining my my little...
No, I'm ruining my knuckle, darn it.
Oh, you gotta be careful.
Darn fudget.
Darn fudget.
Oh, there's a very sharp edge of your sharpening stone there.
Well, it's a sharpening stone.
Fair cop.
We're on our best behavior tonight, guys.
I haven't shot him yet.
Let me see. Global Bushcraft in Alberta in June? Global... What? I don't get out to Alberta very much. It's funny. I don't get out to Alberta very much. I've been there like 6 times in the past 4 years. But that's always for like band stuff. Like we get hired to do a festival gig or something, and I don't really get a lot of time. But Global Bushcraft. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, the reason why I'm working so hard on this is because when it was forged, it wasn't perfectly flat. Like there was a bit of a bulge on the back, and so like using it to carve spoons or whatever, it's a really tough knife to use. The reason why I struggling with this instead of just giving up and buying like a Robin Wood or something is, well, money. I've got this, and I like it. It's good steel. This was my first good spoon knife. Before this, I had that atrocious little Mora. Forget about it.
Those that big handles gives you a real sense like you're working stuff.
Most extravaganzas are held during other... Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought you guys like rented did the Woodstock thing. You rent a field and throw a bunch of tents up or something. Okay, that's good to know. Man, it would be cool if I could organize an extravaganza in Alberta in June. Well, June 2019 ain't gonna happen because of blah, but
Blah.
what goes into organizing one? Like how much work? Like I have never done something like that, so I don't even know how I would start. You know? Oh, I guess I'd start by making sure I could get there. You know, book some time off. But like, how much organization goes into setting up an extravaganza? I feel like I'm talking myself into actually doing one of these one year.
Is like there special guests or something like that, or is it just like a whole bunch of?
Well, you have Craig come over to do sharpening workshops. Am I right?
Or do you do like some of that? What do you that? The sport, like sport sawing and stuff like that.
Oh, what's it called?
The competitive woodworking. I don't know.
No, the lumberjack. Wow, are we ever making a hash of this? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like racing and stuff.
Here I was giving you crap for being less Canadian.
Well, hey. Everyone, the pall of silence descends as everyone concentrates on their sharpening. See, like, it gets much flatter, but there's still just a little bit of bump on there. Craig can walk me through the... one was at a private campground, one partnered with the Pathfinder Gathering, two at power clubs, historical living museums. You know what I'd like to do, Craig? At one point, I mean, I can't do it next year, but I think I'm comfortable saying that if nothing changes massively in my life over the next few years, I'll do one, maybe 2020.
Head out to one at least.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I should probably visit one before I do it, so maybe 2021, but man, that seems like a whole bunch of years away. It's not a whole bunch of years away. What am I talking about? Did you get that shaving sharp?
I got it me shaving sharp, which means that my face would look like a massacre. But, you know, it removed hair in the most painful way possible. It's funny because it hurts.
Baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. Baby. We should stop, right?
This musical interlude brought to you by extremely old dudes.
We're not that old. We're old.
Old enough.
Yeah, we're old enough. I mean...
By the way, I don't know if I'm actually speaking in such a volume that people can hear me, or if I'm just muttering to the tip of my own nose.
So, can everyone hear Robin? If you can't, holla. I'm too old to say holla.
Yes.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Hey, Hamza's here. Hello. Just a minute. Found an old Sager chemical on the weekend. Jesus. How come I never... What? Jesus. Never too old to say holla. All right, awkward. You and me, we're going to get along just fine.
Okay.
Well, that's looking better.
That's, so that's more Jesse shaving sharp.
If we work like all night, we'll get it to Axe Junkie's shaving sharp.
No, I'm not even going to try doing that, because then I would split atoms and cause the end of the universe. And...
Little rooster method action. Turns every axe into a... Huh. Getting there.
Oh, I meant to sharpen the bottom of this thing, actually.
The bottom of...
not sharpen, I'm sorry, smooth the bottom of this plane before I stick that in there.
Yeah, I support you on that.
Right. And luckily, it is so darn small, that it fits just fine.
Ain't gonna be a problem. All you guys see my video where I got all that cool stuff from Hamza?
You got stuff.
I got stuff. You didn't watch that video.
Not yet.
It's okay, I only put it out last week. That's a stinking lie. I put it out on Saturday. I put it out on Saturday. What the hell was I doing putting it out on Saturday? I always put them out on Sundays. But I was just like...
See, I looked for a video on Sunday, and I didn't see a new video. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any bloody...
I'm on vacation, therefore I can't watch as many videos. You can tell I work in the software industry.
Yeah, well, you know. The less we say on the YouTubes about where we work, the better. I think.
Just in case everyone rushes to join our merry band.
Yeah. It's getting there. You know what we did? Action Junkies, I know what Hamza is saying. Yeah. Hamza appreciates a nice axe. He ordered a couple nice guys from Sweden, but the Tunisian authorities, border authorities or some damn thing didn't let. Did they ever show up, Hamza? By the way, or am I just? I don't think they ever showed up, eh, Hamza?
Oh, that's a terrible shame.
Yeah.
I remember hearing something similar about my wife is studying to be a luthier, and about some person who ordered this beautiful old guitar and had it shipped over to Europe, and it was a CITES.
Oh no,
wood.
it was CITES wood.
It was like rosewood or some sort of original Brazilian rosewood.
Yeah, forget about it.
And basically it was seized and destroyed at the border or some such thing, and it was just absolute tragedy.
Yeah.
That's really nice about having this table.
What?
You can get it wet and not give it.
Yep, that is
a
true.
toot.
You don't give a toot about getting that thing wet.
Well, it has served us well.
Awkward, there was some cool stuff. Tell all, man.
Picks or it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Picks or it didn't happen. Yeah, I'd like to host an extravaganza. I'd be happier if it was in Ontario than all the way in Alberta, but if Alberta's what it's got to be, Alberta's what's it got? What's it? A man's got to do what a man's got to do. Let's just put it that way. If I do it in Ontario, I will make damn sure that Joe Robinette shows up. Even if I have to kidnap him. I'm just kidding, Mounties. I'm just kidding. I'm not really planning on kidnapping a fellow YouTuber. I'll get Wiederfan to go. Get Kyle Noseworthy there. That'd be cool. Represent
he's a good guy.
Newfoundland, yeah.
Well, he makes good videos.
I think he's a nice dude.
I don't know him, so I couldn't say.
I don't really. I mean, I know.
He seems like a nice dude.
I know him a little bit. I've spoken to him on the interwebs. On the interwebs. So that's looking pretty skookum. There's cool stuff. You're the awesome dude with the cane? Okay. Oh, hey, Outdoor. You're finally here. And the first thing you say is nutsack. I may have to take that little blue wrench away from you for that one. As long as you don't say message retracted, you're safe. I'm not drinking gardenia and mint infused beer. Hey!
It actually really sounds good.
Gardenia and mint?
Yeah, so this is a local cider that I purchased when I went apple picking recently. So
apple picking and apple cider. Which verger did you?
The Flan Sud.
Petite et fils.
I don't think they made it themselves.
No. Petite et fils. It's funny because the French word for son, fils,
Mm-hmm.
I have never been able to say properly, even though it's a simple freaking word.
Mm.
I don't mean soleil. I don't mean sun like the heavenly body. I mean sun like what I am. And what I may end up with in December.
A heavenly body?
No. A small male child. God, I hope it's another girl. I wouldn't know what to do with a boy. Is this gonna like fizz and go out?
It might, like, it might.
But it's not gonna, right?
I cannot promise that. Lift off.
We're good.
Yeah, that's just smoke and mystery.
So yeah, apple cider tonight. Let me see.
Wait, you said this was. I'm such a dude.
What are you doing?
I've been sitting there slaving away on the medium stone.
Oh.
After you told me.
I sure done told you.
You sure done told me.
I sure done told you.
This here was the coarse stone.
The course. The horse is a horse, of course. So yeah, that's that. Outdoor, this is Robin. Robin, you've heard outdoor being funny.
I certainly appreciate funny.
Yeah.
And if that person's funny, then I appreciate them.
Every now and again he sends me a text message. Hey, look what I just found for $2, and it's like a Black Raven axe or something.
Oh, is he in like the States or something?
Yep.
Oh yeah, so you're there where the free market actually works.
Here we go.
Cheers.
Cider, eh?
Cheers.
Slanja. Okay. I'll drink that. I'm not usually a big cider guy, but
All right, so like I say, you can clear your palate with beer later on if you want.
yeah, so that I can be a totally right? Okay. So I can be a total bag of toys at work tomorrow. Because I'm not on vacation this week.
Some people got it.
Some people don't.
Some people have a child on also on
Vacation.
a week of vacation, so they need to stay home to keep the house from burning down.
Fair point. This must be so boring for them to watch. Just they're watching. We're going.
Yeah. I gotta say, I keep waiting for someone to tell me how to do this right.
Craig says we could have a get together at the Outdoor Adventure Show in Toronto, February 22nd and 24th.
That sounds like a plug.
I could check that. Well, not this year, but I could check it out. God, next year maybe. If I disappear for a weekend while she's almost used her name. Well, the missus is with brand new baby. I'll get left.
Mm-hmm.
Not undeservedly. I don't want to make it sound like she's an unreasonable person.
But axes.
Axes. Axes. What the hell's the guy show? The guy show? The hell's the guy show?
It's in Halifax.
Is it in Halifax?
Yeah.
Well, they got guys in Halifax.
That's true. They've even got a couple in Dartmouth, too.
I keep forgetting you know all that Nova Scotia stuff.
Only by relation.
Well, a fair number of relations.
Yes.
It's beginning to look a lot like...
Don't even.
No.
Don't even.
I won't even. I'll just let
This
that one.
Halloween is not even...
Yeah, it's not even...
Come and gone. We haven't even dealt with the sugar high of our children yet.
But we will. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, we will. So she has school the next day?
Yeah.
Oh, those poor suckers. Yeah, see, my daughter's school is smart. They're like, she has the whole week off. You can fill her full of rockets and let her bounce off the furniture at your own expense.
Rockets are what you Americans call Smarties, and for that you are absolutely wrong. They're called rockets.
Yes, and you are also sadly not aware of what real Smarties are.
Oh, also, because they have M&Ms. We also have M&Ms, but you don't know the magic of the true Smartie.
Is that sharp little crisp bit of candy that gets stuck in your gums.
You know, if you eat them right, that doesn't happen. Robin's a real downer.
I am. Whoa. Let me just say for the record that that was an appreciative declaration that
Oh, I see.
you know, that all those Canadians who shared the experience understood where I'm coming from.
Boats, cars, hunting, booze, and general outdoors. That's definitely a guy's show.
Oh, okay.
I like boats. Quid pro quo. No, that's the wrong term. What I meant was, but there's a rider clause. So, nothing like quid pro quo. Quid.
Carry on.
Yeah, okay. I like boats with sails on them. Boats with big freaking motors are just floating sports cars. I like the sound of the sails. To me, the very best moment of going sailing is the moment where you turn the engine off and there's nothing but sails. Love it. Now, it doesn't have quite the same drama as it used to because the boat that I crew on, the skipper threw a bunch of money at changing the engine from diesel to electric.
So it's not quite so dramatic a change in decibels.
It's not the big the big honking to the silence of the sails the way it used to be, but still. Let me see. Excuse me. Plum Victory rafting hatchet, nice. Sea Hammond half hatchet. Vintage Collins boy's axe. And a true temper flint edge boy's axe. And he got it all for like nothing.
Nice. If you ever get a carpenter's axe, by the way, we'll be coming to visit.
Yeah. If you gotta get a carpenter's axe, you can just send that north. There's a certain zen to sharpening.
There is. You can really kind of get lost in it, but it's. I keep trying to. I enjoy it when I make it an event of it. I don't enjoy it when it interrupts the other thing I was doing.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I'm at the risk of ruining whatever it is I'm working on if I don't sharpen right away.
I feel similarly to you.
There we go. That's good.
Good enough.
There we go. So I've got most of the machine marks off the bottom of that.
Nice.
Now let's try and actually get all the water out of it.
I support you in that.
And then we'll see how it cuts.
How it cuts.
Ooh, yeah. Water on the bottom. Good.
Oh, I gotta get this wet again.
Use the cider.
Yeah. Goosh. $33 total. Jeez. Yeah, I'd like one of those plum victories. I was watching. What? How many of you guys are watching Dave Canterbury's series that he's got out, that he's doing right now about 20th century bush tools? He started with, interestingly enough, thank you Simon for pointing it out, the Canadian belt knife, the Grumman. The second one I don't remember, but the third episode, the most recent one, was about that Boy Scout hatchet made by like a non-axe company. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like a big equipment manufacturer. And I really like the look of that axe, because it's got like an I-beam construction. It's a metal handle, like a tang all the way to the bottom. Hey, Paul's here. By which I mean Bikuma, not outdoor. Yes, the buck saw. Right. I gotta get some more water.
There we go. That skipped over that knot pretty well.
Sweet. Oh, that's moving much better. Let me see the shaving.
It's a pretty heavy shaving. I should probably dial that back a touch.
I do love the smell of cedar.
Mm.
I love the smell.
Oh, did I tell you? I did a wood turning class this weekend.
And
last weekend. And I basically worked through the lunch break, and the guy let me make a second bowl.
Oh.
And I made it out of redwood.
Oh, okay.
He said it's California. I don't know if it's actually sequoia, because if I'm not mistaken, that's a endangered species or something like that.
I thought sequoias were redwoods. Am I right about that, guys?
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, so this was, but it smelled like cedar, and it powdered like cedar does. The dust was really fine. It was really irritating. Not irritating as in annoying, but irritating as in it made me sneeze and cough.
Yeah. So not irritating in the Jesse Corbeil sense.
No. So, anyways, I made an extra bowl out of that for the extra experience.
For extra credit.
Extra credit. I have to admit, I love it's a school that does loisir courses, after weekend hobby courses, and it's actually a cégep, which for those that are not of the Quebec persuasion, is kind of like
it's a college.
It's a college. It's like a college between high school and university, and but this college is actually a college specifically for woodworking. So it's a 3-year college degree out of high school, but with it you get essentially a full woodworking education.
Wait, it wasn't at Rosemont, was it?
No, it was not at Rosemont. It was this was at the École Nationale de Ministérie.
Where's that?
It's on Delorme. Anyways, it was fantastic. I had a really good time, and I just, looked at the facilities. I just think, oh my God, what have I done that instead of social studies at Dawson?
Hey, social studies is useful in some way.
Yeah, exactly. That history degree I've got really went far.
Absolutely. Right out the window.
Yeah. Right to Starbucks.
Right into Starbucks. But hey, I have a film degree, so I know exactly where you are.
Your battery's not keeping up.
Oh, no. Oh, hold on.
Is your cable shitty?
It's not the cable, it's the jack on the phone, unfortunately.
Oh, dear. Can you use it on the phone?
No, because once this one started...
Oh, you can't resume the session?
No. Just let me check one thing here, guys. Okay, that's...
Can they still hear us?
That's plugged in, okay. Good.
I see me, which is awesome.
I see. Okay. Quit that. Cancel that. Quit that. Quit that.
Oh my god, that's so irritating. You have to go through iTunes.
No, it's because I.
Oh, when you plug in the phone, it automatically launches iTunes.
Okay.
Terribly sorry.
Where are we? Still have an axe that needs a new handle. Yes, I know. In fact, Simon, send me. Here's what I need you to send me about that hacks. About the hacks.
Can you bring? Do you have like a putty scraper? There's like glue here on the table which got wet and now it's all like gross, but I could actually be cleaned up.
You know what?
Or an old crumbly chisel.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff. While I'm here, might as well.
Simon, here's what I need you to do. God, I hope the phone isn't dying. I need you to measure, take pictures, okay? Measure like this, boom, like that, and then do the same thing for the eye, length and width. And because I'm ordering a handle for this, and so I'll throw that into the order. Because the handles are like 20 or 24 bucks each, but then shipping's 20, so I may as well order 2 handles at once. So yeah, so do that. Send that to me and I'll order the Oh, nice one, outdoor. Wait, outdoor, why'd you time out Axe Junkies, man? That's 300 seconds. I bet you he did that by accident. I've done that before, too.
What now?
He accidentally timed out Axe Junkies. Is that okay? Axe Junkies is... Yeah, I know, Simon, but I couldn't find the message. And I was waiting on measurements for an ads head that I recently bought by proxy. Yeah, except I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, not so awesome.
And the dude who picked it up for me seems to have gone walkabout, so... You know.
Hey.
You gotta be careful.
I feel like my high school digging messages in the desk.
Robin loves Robin.
I do.
Robin loves Robin Hood. There's a guy who you want your kids to grow up and be like, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Robbing from the rich, giving to the poor. I would keep a little kickback, to be honest with you.
I'm sure there was a little something.
So, you know, I could buy some axes. Zach, did you email me something that's going to make me spend money? Let me see.
Okay, let me just get your strap off the table before I let it sit in wet. Oh, man.
Oh, that's cute. And affordable as hell. Simon, he retracted Craig's message to cover his email, just in case. And then he accidentally gave him a timeout.
Oops.
Which, that's awkward. And I can't reverse the timeout. Like I tried to and I can't reverse it. So 300 seconds. How long is 300 seconds?
5 minutes.
Okay. I'm a numerator, guys.
That took an enormously long time for me to figure out, by the way. Which goes to show you how good this cider is. Or how bad my math is.
Your math is better than mine. I'm a numerator, man.
Apparently I'm illiterate because I didn't even know what that meant.
Really?
Yeah.
A numerator is illiterate. But
I know. I get it now. It makes sense. Just, you know. I never used that word before because I've never experienced that problem.
All right, awkward. See you later.
You garbage me?
Yeah. Honing guide, which I guess we're not going to be using tonight. So much stuff to throw away. Oh, I just threw out the box for the
Ooh, that was close.
the strone truing.
Good cider.
What is this? Tabernacle.
That would be. It feels like 400 or something.
Yeah, it's probably 400. Because I'm thinking moving up to like 6 or 8 on that now.
I've got mine over here, which is all listed. So if you need to grab a fresh sheet.
Yeah.
Of 1,000 or 2,000 as well.
Oh, Craig, you want your email out? Okay, because Outdoor thought he was doing you a solid by hiding your email. But okay, I'll just copy paste it. Where was it? Boom. Copied. Okay, Simone's going to take care of it. Can you regale them for a minute?
Sure.
I'll be right back, folks.
I cannot sing, I cannot dance. However, I can talk incessantly and pointlessly. So, take care of it. He's going to go check on things. Anyways, there's not very much going on, so there's not really very much for me to say. But yes. So please continue talking about all of the really amazing axes that you find at the shows, because I have to admit that I keep on watching a number of woodworking channels from the States, like Wood by Right and that kind of stuff, and they're always stepping into yard sales and flea markets and coming out with enormous, incredibly good deals from people that have no idea what it is that they've got. So, you know, people are letting it go for pennies. I actually recently just picked up a Stanley number 70, the rabbiting plane, you know, for like $10, but it's missing a lot of the accessories. It's missing the fence. It's missing the nicker. It's got the depth stop, but it doesn't have the depth stop from the same model. So, but luckily my father-in-law is a machinist, so he's actually just going to manufacture the bits for me. So I can just sort of make up the difference myself. Okay, so yeah, so the email went up, no problems.
Well, that's better. Sorry, guys. A lot of liquid this evening. Okay. Oh, excuse me.
Rude. I was asking.
I'll take a sheet of that.
Okay. I was asking your audience to continue to talk about really good tool finds, especially down in the States, because it's sort of the one of the many sad things about living in Canada is that we don't have the population density to supply me with tools.
Yeah, me neither. You got like an 800 over there?
Yeah.
I think I've got.
I know. I don't have an 800. I have 1,000, and I have.
I think I've got an 800 here. Boom! There's an 800. Boom! You know what I'm saying? Boom.
It's like magic.
Do you believe in magic? No?
No, not at all.
That's a little old timer, eh?
Yeah.
I don't even remember who that was. Do you believe in magic?
A young girl's heart.
Is that it?
Yep.
That's a dumb lyric. Yeah. Sure, go for it, Paul. Who? Garage business? Oh, a garage business out of Saskatoon, yeah. In fact, I was thinking of buying, God, shouldn't say this before talking to the wife about it, but, because you guys don't really, some of you know that I've got, a hammock, a Hennessy that I am still waiting to actually get into and do a video on. But I was thinking of maybe picking up something for the squirt to hammock camp in. Probably not yet, because I think she's still young. You know, she's 7, so I think she would have a really hard time sleeping solo, even if my hammock is right next to hers. But could set it up at her grandma's place, you know, so get her into the concept. How's it looking?
Oh, it's fine. I was, busy sharpening away on a 1,000 grit stone, and I realized there's like a massive nick on the end of this. So.
Yeah.
No.
I got an oil stone around here somewhere.
Oh, it's fine. I'll just use the diamond.
Why use an oil stone when you can use diamond plates, right?
Exactly.
Is Robin lapping that plane on glass plate with wet and dry paper? No.
No, I was slapping it down on the back of my cheap diamond plates because it's small enough. I mean, they're only an inch and 3/4 wide. This. I mean, especially in my hand, it's kind of comical.
Everything is too small in your hands, Rob.
But it did the job. As soon as I figured out which was the actual coarse one, after being told several times, I managed to get it down to a smooth enough finish that I think it'll do its owner proud.
After a big ass glass of cider, its owner's proud pretty easily.
Such a mess of this.
Yeah, Paul, you can post the URL because I never took away your little wrench there. Oh, there's a hammock group on FB. Okay. Little Shop of Hammocks. I'm gonna take a look.
That's kind of cute.
Little Shop of Hammocks. No.
Did you seriously make up a jingle for them?
No, I was saying a Little Shop of Horrors, but
okay.
Because I've seen Little Shop of Horrors.
No, I actually haven't. Neither the original nor the remake.
They remade it?
Yeah, it was Rick Moranis.
No, I've seen the Rick Moranis. Oh, you mean like the
Wasn't
movie?
there like a 1950s one?
Yeah, I think you might be right. Or maybe it was a play. The 800 is very good. However, what I just did was chuck right off the edge, so I just undid at least a couple of my strokes. Nice one, Jess. You great big goofus. Let me see. What's the difference between a porcupine and a BMW? Ah, wow, that was painful. You didn't. For once, it was not you. I just punched the end of this 2x4 by accident.
You see where my instincts come from.
What's the difference between a porcupine and a BMW?
Porcupine uses turning signals?
That can't be it. But it's kind of funny. Your luthier buddy is tuning up your new Stanley number 5. That's going to be... Zach. Nice. I'm going to use that. Porcupines have their pricks on the outside. I like it. I can't wait to find an excuse to use that.
Yes, that will make you popular.
Well, with some of my friends, it'll make me very popular.
Yes,
with the BMW owning ones, less so.
kind of wonder if there's not some sort of weird psychological science that lets you sort of interpret people's behavior by their choice in cars. Not interpret, but, anticipate.
Yeah, there is. It's called common sense.
I suppose. Don't look at me like that.
Selling number 5, $1 at auction. Really?
Nice.
Outdoor, man. What?
Show off.
Yeah, tiny brass spoke shave, $6. How tiny? How small would that?
I mean,
He's pissing you off too, right? It's okay to say yes.
No, because it's your audience, and I don't want to alienate them. But I'm just kind of upset right now.
I just feel so vulnerable.
I feel like if only I could.
If only I had access.
Yeah.
If only we had.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's great.
If only we had 300 million people living here.
Yeah, so we could have economies of scale. But we don't.
No.
But we do
But we
have
have
healthcare.
legal and legal pot. Sorry, am I allowed to talk about that on this show?
I'd say it's legal.
Yeah, but cross-border legal.
It's definitely not cross-border legal, as a few people from Saskatoon discovered this week.
Oh, really? Oh.
Blocked for life.
I don't know.
Because I guess
They don't read the newspaper.
that makes them dangerous. I mean, I'm saying this like I actually give two shites about legalized pot, right? Oh, I just said shites on the family show. Sorry, guys. Where does an Irish family go on holiday? Hamza, does it ever get assez froid, whatever that means, for the Canadian Army parka? The Arctic parka? Jeez, I mean, you're in Tunisia, dude. Nothing is made for, like, northern Canada. Minus 40 degrees, minus 50. Oh, Zach. That's good. Where does an Irish family go on holiday? The next pub. Check my messages. Oh, God. Okay, so, note to self. Cider?
Kind of burpy.
Oh, wow, that is a small spoke shave.
Oh, that is cute.
That is...
Oh, is it that Lee Valley mini one?
Do you think... No, it doesn't look like it.
My wife wants a set of those. The
chisels, minis?
The chisels, yeah.
Oh, because, I mean, the mini spoke shaves and stuff are technically... Yeah, it won't let me post a picture.
I'm extremely dumb.
What would you do?
Well, I just took this out of the thing to do the back bit, and then I realized, well, now I gotta do the next grit, and I'm like, trying to figure out how to put it back in the same place.
You just, you're just not on tonight, man. Says the guy who can't say anything. $800 grit. For those of you who are wondering, Outdoor got this tiny little spoke shave. I don't know what he's going to use it for.
You'd be surprised. I mean, that kind of stuff can be really useful.
But, like, for what? I mean, I could see it for, like, guitar making or something, right? Because Lee Valley sells a bunch of mini ones, technically for fiddle, violin, luthier stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
You know.
You make more sense than you think.
So here I am with an 800 grit.
Lower now.
Oh, you gotta watch it there. And with an 800 grit. I'm having some trouble down here. Yeah, okay. Shaving down handles to rehaft $5 axes. That's true. That's true. Because he also gets the $5 axes.
Yeah.
Every freaking day.
Well, let me just say this.
Go for it. Say
Trey serious. Good on you for not letting that stuff wind up in a trash heap or some yuppie's kitchen counter.
Good point.
Because the number of Pinterest pictures I've seen of old workbenches being converted into quaint Manhattan kitchenettes, makes me want to,
vomit.
Makes me want to flip my flat screen. So it would make me spit a skinny latte out my nose.
They don't call them skinny anymore because that's fat shaming.
Yeah, trust me, I don't use the word. I'm not allowed to use the word skinny anyways. Because I'm fat.
I don't get it. What? Is that like a little single entendre there?
Yeah, exactly.
This is definitely doing something.
Good.
It's making it magical. One thing that
I don't even know why I'm sharpening the garbage chisels when we have our brand new Narix chisels that are just sitting there.
I can tell you why I'm not, because I'm afraid to ruin those perfectly good, beautiful new chisels. Yeah.
We bought our bucket list chisels.
Did we show them off?
I think you showed them off. Well, they're right over there behind you. You can grab one out. They're nothing to sneeze at. But it was like $100 for a set of 5 chisels, and
I do love that one. 2-inch.
And a slight overcompensation.
It's not a slight overcompensation.
It's a massive overcompensation.
Yeah.
Okay, but it made me feel better.
I'm not big enough to use a 2-inch chisel.
So, anyways, these are like Lee Valley, $20 a pop, I think, or something like that. We got the set for $60, plus we bought the 2-inch as an add-on. Because you never know when you need to make a Hot Wheel car channel, I guess.
I don't know what the hell we're going to use those 2-inchers for.
Door handles or something. Or not door handles, door hinges. That's what I meant to say.
Zach won a World Series pool in school. The only thing he got wrong was the MVP.
Wait a minute, it's over?
I guess it's over. Hey, Dr. Rothstein. Dr.
Dodgers
Sharp.
or Red Sox? Or
hold on, wait a second. There's a link to Garrett Wade here.
Dangerous.
That's got to be what it is. No. Yeah. Well, give me a break.
Oh,
what's with the pop-ups? What's with the pop-ups?
Moly, like you got to an old porn site.
Excuse me. Come on, man. Enough with the burps. It does look a lot.
So
like
are they brass handled or they're that wooden handle on the?
No,
on the spoke shape.
This is copper.
Oh, copper.
I think you said copper. Bought 3 number 5 planes, 2 Stanley and 1 made in the USA, but no name. Bought a number 4. You might do a giveaway.
Nice.
Yeah. Solid brass body. Yeah, number 3. I know.
So the Lee Nielsen treatment.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the sad things is now that my wife is starting to be a luthier, she's got way better tools than I do. It works.
Not
yet.
I mean, not. With a K.
I get it.
I got it, man.
Now we move on to bigger and better things.
Are you gonna do your chisels?
No. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, she says.
Gonna move on to your waterstones with this. This bad boy.
That bad boy right there.
Well, I felt so terrible using it to scrape glue off the table. I kind of felt like it needed a
fresh.
It needed someone to actually give a damn about it.
Just need a bit of a freshen up.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Ow!
Well, no, I don't want to mess up your sharpening.
Good point. I support you in not wanting to mess up my sharpening. How we looking here, guys? Getting better? It's getting better all the time.
You have a spoon blank to try out on it? Or some other piece of appropriate wood?
Jess, what if you wrap the paper around a 1-inch dowel and stroke the back of the crook knife on the dowel? He adds the A to make me feel all Kanakistani. Where in the name of hell? Oh, I've got a pen.
Oh, I have your pen.
My pen?
Yeah, the one that you left in my car.
My pen.
Yeah, my pen.
You got my pen. I think only the Canadians will know what.
I don't even know that.
Of a certain age.
I don't even know that the Canadians will get that one. That was one obscure skit, and it wasn't even their best.
No, it was definitely not their best. Where the hell are my dowels? I have 3 dowels with sandpaper on them, and I don't know where the heck they went. Hey, there's a surprise. I can't find something. Where did they go? Rats. Because I'm going to need them for the inside.
I'll make new ones.
Except I have 3. I have 4. I have 3 in different papers, and then I have
Grits.
one with
Leather?
With leather.
Well, you had a piece of leather here, which
here's one of them.
Around someplace.
Couple of paint stirrers with paper on. There's my strop.
Oh, nice.
So what is this? That's 1,000. That's 1,000. Which reminds me, I should probably kick it up to 1,000 on the flat as well. More 800. What's this? 600. 600. 600. No, that's 2,000. That's 800. $2,500. Where's my damn 1,000? Do you have a piece of 1,000 over there?
I do.
I will take it. I will take it gratefully. Oh, this is nice and new.
Yep.
I shall only use a corner.
That's fine. Once you cut off a corner, then. I usually cut it into strips so that I leave most of it pristine.
I will cut it into strips. I mean, I will cut one strip.
Yes. No, I mean, there's a certain degree of wisdom into making it into multiple strips. Hey, look, I want to go hit the Home Depot at some point and like get a bunch of smaller tiles.
Yeah.
That are, you know, good and manufactured flat, but you know, of a reasonable size, not 2 feet by 1 foot.
You mean rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. I missed my calling, guys. I should be making movies. Hey, Hike with Mike is here. How's it going?
I bet you he wondered who the hell he was looking at when he logged in.
Yeah. Oh, Zach, the girlfriend dropped your vintage translucent Arkansas stone yesterday evening and it shattered. Ooh.
It's okay. There are other goals.
Outdoor. Hold on. I'm missing some stuff. Buddy drop a Dunlap axe. Really? I have a Dunlap whatchamacallit, draw knife. She's still your girlfriend? Yikes.
Now you have leverage.
Zach can't let a girl like that go. I understand you completely. Youth.
Say nothing.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Because I got 1,000 grit sandpaper and a spoon knife just getting glossier by the second. Hey, is Serge still here? Hey, Luca. How's it going? Outdoor man, a solid user is magic to me. I don't have the patience for a bunch of stuff that is just going to be like a safe queen, you know, like with rifles. Sometimes you call them safe. I like leaning right off the camera, eh? Is that what I'm doing? I just caught like glimpse.
It's because I'm the star of the show.
Robin's the star.
Very boring star.
We were talking about sharpening is fascinating. No?
Yeah, no, it's super fascinating when you
Absolutely.
talk.
Well, yeah, okay. You got a sheet of 1600? Nice. Oh, sinuses, give me a break. Oh, your 1 year was last month. Nice. Yeah, outdoor. I'm with Craig. Hang it and bang it. Hey, Simone, man. Oh, LT's been busy on the phone. That's all right. Robin is not taking over the channel.
No, thank goodness for your channel.
He is collaborating.
And
Sharpening up a storm.
yeah.
It's gonna take me all night to get this damn spoon knife. It's okay. It's all right.
I was leaned forward into the chisel there. That would have been hilarious.
On screen too. It
There
would
you
have
go.
been like family show turns into like
Bloody horror.
Secret agent. It's funny because I'm not getting all the way to the bottom of the. Blech, I got some schmutz on my screen. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Let's not smooth that out.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than it was.
It was still creepy watching it carve towards me like that. Especially considering our history. Did you mean to do that?
Yes. Totally did.
Okay. Check it. I think for Christmas I will get myself a bench grinder.
Sorry.
For Christmas I'd rather get myself a Yulia Kalta fax. Or that council double or something, but I think I will get a bench grinder. so that I can start using a buffing wheel.
Yes.
I just think it'll take up less time to buff with a wheel than, you know.
Save up years on all those Tormex.
Ooh. Too rich for my blood.
Let's save up. Raid the college fund.
Outdoor says, Zach Fudge gave him an idea.
Cheers.
Start again. Zach Fudge says.
What?
Outdoor Dauber says that Zach Fudge gave him an idea. How long has everyone been with their significant others? Mrs. Dauber and he have been together for 18 years as of July.
Congratulations.
Nice, 18. My missus and I have been together for
14.
14. It'll be 15 in February. Long enough that the fact that our daughter is only 7 is like, guys, you should have gotten on that at some point sooner, but whatevs. 8 years for Simo, 15 years for Paul as of July. Five for Hamza, nice. Hamza, does your wife ever do the filming? Because I noticed that sometimes on your channel, the camera moves a bit like someone is holding the camera. Is it your wife sometimes? Whoa, LT, getting to 30 years in December.
Good
Holy
man.
snap! That's impressive. That's something to strive for. Message retracted.
That means I'm going to use a bad word.
Sometimes they just retract a message because I know it pisses me off.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get some more water. Some water. Tea time.
Cold tea time.
Iced tea.
Right.
That is cold.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I don't even want to touch those chisels.
Yeah.
Actually, you got any rough sandpaper, like 220 or 180?
See on the other side of the box?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if it's 220.
220. There we go.
That's what you're looking for. That's
150. Yeah, is where I'm going to start.
There's a 150 there? Sweet.
Excuse me.
I don't know how long that sandpaper's going to last.
Can you pass me? Oh, I want to sand the handles first.
Of
my chisels.
What size do you want first?
Just bring me the lot. We're done with this now, eh? Whoa.
No need for it?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna. I mean, it's 10:36, so I don't think we're gonna launch into, or I'm gonna launch into a massive sharpening undertaking.
I won't either. Let me tell you.
But I will at least try to anonymize my my import chisels.
Why you gotta anonymize?
Well, you know, I just personalize them then, I guess.
Why don't you tie-dye them?
That'd be weird. But cool.
Just weird.
Yeah,
I'm running the edge of my chisel on that.
sandpaper?
I have to sharpen that thing at some point, and that's
Yeah.
one that I have no fear of because it's cheap as chips, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Craig. Together 13, married 7. Nice, nice, nice. Is Paul leaving? Hold on. Paul Bikina. Okay, as much as I'd like to watch a couple of fellas stroke their tools for hours on end, I need to bug out. Have a great week, everyone. Le message détraqué. Alright, see you later, Paul.
He knows us so well.
Damn, it does. I would like to point out that Robin is several tools in, and I'm still doing the damn...
You are doing a precision job.
Yeah.
Whereas I am engaged in rough work.
Well, the problem is making this was rough work, and so I'm making up for that. But I couldn't have made this, so I'm not going to complain about it, you know? Getting there.
These are my chisels, right?
Yeah. The danger of owning the exact same set of chisels.
Yeah.
These ones are mine, right? Yeah? Sure.
Which one's sharp?
Not yours. Oh, no! No, I didn't. Okay. I thought I just accidentally undid all my work.
Also, I'm not a huge fan of the really dark finish on these.
Why?
I'm just not. I mean, guess why did you buy them?
Because they're great
Seeing as I've done nothing but complain about them so far.
You don't really complain, have you?
Well, I haven't actually used them either, so I have no reason to complain yet. But give me time.
Some people might call Robin a complainer, but I call him a social realist.
Okay, now I feel like I'm there.
I'm throwing you flowers.
That's okay. I accept your flowers.
We don't say that in English, do we?
Oh, I understand the meaning,
Yeah.
but no, that's not really an expression we use. Unless we're literally doing that.
Yeah, and I don't throw flowers. I don't like flowers.
Plus, it's like October.
Yeah. Flowers are all dead now. It's October. Flowers are dead. Dead flowers.
Let's go get some tongue oil or some other kind of oil and stick on these to get the handles good and.
Well, tongue oil's pretty good.
Yeah.
4 coats.
See this nice, fair color wood under there.
What is it, probably beech or something?
Yeah, I guess. It feels super light though. It doesn't feel like beech, but they're really small handles.
Nothing.
I just assume I inadvertently said something hilarious.
Wait, hold on. I think they're talking about something weird here. Paul, okay, so he's gone. I'm just saying bye to Paul. Do you have a slip? No, I don't have a slip.
You mean a slick?
No, oh, I don't have one of those either. He's talking about a slipstone for the inside.
Okay.
Oh, he did mean slick.
It's called the power of reading.
No, I don't have a slick. Lee Valley has one that I'd like to have. The problem is
Crazy affordable too. It's like $169.
Yeah.
And they've actually got one at the Lee Valley store. I held it and menaced my child.
that's the one that. Did you menace your child?
A little. She had it coming.
She was asking for it.
Yeah.
That's the slick that my self-reliance used for his cabin, and in fact, he will very soon be putting out a video of getting all his cabin building tools back in order, oiling them up, sharpening them up, because he's going to start on the log cabin bathhouse that he's building.
Right.
Because he didn't just build a log cabin. I mean, his plan was a homestead.
Yeah,
up there.
his wife's up there now with him now, I think.
I mean, they're not up there full time.
Yeah, I know. But I have to admit, the idea of like being up in a cabin by yourself with just a really cool dog sounds really nice.
Yeah, it makes me kind of weepy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Morton's here. Holy crap. How's it going, mister?
Oh, yeah, not time of the 11th hour.
No, still
Not quite
15 minutes.
Not quite the 11th hour, but the...
We did not drink beer tonight, Mike. We had cider. And Simone is putting a... Wow, look
Totally
at
worth
that
it.
log saw. $80 US plus shipping.
Not bad.
Hmm. Mike, what are you drinking tonight? Whoa. Somebody said something and then we're... hold on. We're talking about dead flowers. We're not anymore. Slips.
You mean slicks?
Slicks. But he said slips, but he meant slicks.
Autocorrect.
Western log saw. So cool.
Remember?
Oh, Outdoor says you need to hang out more often. What, I'm not good enough?
Who needs to hang
There's
out?
the log builder slick
Oh
guys.
yeah, that thing is sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the one that
I kind of got a very unreasonable expectation about how much those things cost because I was naturally drawn to the John Neiman tool site, but
that's Outdoor for you. He can buy one for $45. Why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta be all hateful? And we are not Abbott and Costello. For two reasons.
Well,
There's one, here's the other.
eh.
That is unkind.
Unfortunately, neither of us the tall, skinny one. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Kind of got like the tall, fat one and the short, reasonably sized one.
Alright. The audience is starting to have a little attitude. What did I just break? Nothing. Everything's great.
Alright, so improvement. Oh, it's pretty good.
Well, now that you've done it to one, you got to do it to them all, right?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah,
But yeah, I think if you slip some oil on that.
exactly.
Slip
Maybe.
some oil? I meant slap. What? That's because they said slip and then slick and slick and slip. Slip and slide.
I could probably do a better job of it, but I'm fairly satisfied.
They're meant for using. They're not. These are not like.
Yeah.
Well, there's tongue oil right behind you.
I'm gonna wait until I can let them dry out in the back storage, because otherwise my wife's gonna have my head.
Fair point.
Because the smell of tongue oil is meant to be, much like Nickelback concerts are meant to be appreciated from afar.
Nickelback concerts are meant to be ignored from afar. So you started with the 2-incher?
Well, I figure I might as well go for the most dramatic.
It is a dramatic.
And yes,
It's
possibly
dramatic.
it's pointless.
We will find uses for these
Exactly.
big freaking chisels somewhere.
Yeah. I'm hoping to start making a wooden plane soon, because my father-in-law bought.
He means an aeroplane, like the spruce goose. No,
No, seriously, no.
I know.
You don't know. What you doing there, Abbott? No, it's
Just pissing around, Costello. Just pissing around.
Because now that's it. Now that's right. It's 10 minutes until the end of the live stream, so that the authorities can't shut us down now.
We'll never take us alive.
Covers. I just spit all over my chisel.
We've spent like we spent like 3.5 decades of being like this, guys.
So that just shows you the folly of having cider on a weekday night.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
It's done.
Beer time.
Woo! That would be folly.
Somebody would have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. That
Ain't
would be me. Okay, so what do you guys think? Getting pretty damn good. Pretty good. I'm gonna do the. I'm just gonna do a very light. I should do this with a straw.
Also, I figured this would help distinguish our tools one from the other as well.
Why? Because we bought the exact same chisels?
Together in the same order, yes.
In the same order, yeah. Hold on. An import-export gig on this side. I agree. Do you need a slick for your octagon handle that Raindance is going to put on your Walter Stubble bit? He's so hateful.
What now?
More like Moe and Curly. Zach, you cutting us deep here.
Yeah, I'm way more of a Zeppo kind of guy. Anyway.
Okay, alright. I give up. Wow, they sold wooden planes and about 10 molding planes at that auction for $2
nice.
each.
Yeah. The problem with problem with buying wooden planes secondhand is that oftentimes they are literally decorations. There are times where they can be restored to their full greatness, but I have a long history of buying restoration tools that are just way more work than they're worth. So while I definitely appreciate that, and your effort to strike envy in our hearts has made a solid and palpable hit.
We appreciate your efforts.
You know, the fact is that, you know, I think from now on, you know, the next time I get a wooden plane, it's gonna be one I'm gonna make myself.
Yeah, I keep saying that I'm tired of getting tools that have to be step one of a project I want to do.
Yeah, like, they're not actually going to help you make anything. The tool itself becomes a project.
Yeah, I'm tired of that. You know,
I'm a very bad influence. I'm like, number 5 Stanley for $12. Well, that's awesome. You know, it's only missing a blade and
a frog.
Yeah,
a chip breaker. And a handle.
Oh, it's like that jointer plane. Actually, where is it? Is it behind me?
Yeah, it's behind you.
What are you doing?
Taking this. Stropping action.
Holy,
don't knock everything down.
There's a big bloody log behind me.
Yep, that's my chopping block for when I'm making the spoons.
Spoons.
The spoons. Where are the spoons?
I don't know. It's up here.
You're not talking about the spoons.
No, I'm not talking about the spoons. So I bought this.
Oh, that's where my file knife went.
There you go.
One day I'll finish this.
So I bought this at a flea market for $35 Canadian, which is like $5 US.
2.5.
But as you can see from the frog, the adjustment lever is busted off. I mean, it still works perfectly well. You know, if you got it set up as a jointer and then, you know, just didn't have to futz around with the blade, you'd be fine.
But if you did,
yeah. But yeah, and the blade itself is like at the end of its usable life. You can see there's like barely any daylight between the hole for the screw and the actual business end of this thing. So, you know, live and learn.
$35 well spent.
Exactly. You know, live and learn till I do it again.
But we're not doing it again, are we?
Invariably, I will.
I'm trying to help here, dude.
Nah, man, I'm beyond help.
No, I did try. Let the record show that I did, in fact, try to assist. Sales, restore tools, how about building of the bench? Yeah, I know.
Many of the Siggy wooden planes are buried.
Many of these were buried under.
Oh, these, okay, wooden planes are buried under.
Yeah, definitely decorations. Yeah, I'm done with decoration level tools. I want stuff I can use, and I'm done with having to put in like hours and hours just to get a tool working. You know, I want to finish the bench. I don't want to finish the plane I need to do the top of the bench.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, and plus, you've got like a number of projects around the house and stuff like that that are
I have
that are calling to you.
Yeah, I have an understanding, a reluctant understanding on the missus' part, of course, that everything is on hold until the bench gets made, and as soon as the bench gets made, everything else is off hold.
Now, I would like to say in our I'm shoving you out of the camera again, aren't I? I'd like to say in our defense that we did put the bench on hold until we finished the backyard fence.
Which is a good point.
So we earned that reprieve.
Yeah. I think this is a successful reprofiling job.
I think so. Now you can clean your nails with the best. Or it kind of looks a bit like one of those. As the blood flies.
There we go. Somewhere here, I've got a tiny strip of leather. It's over there.
There was something here in the jaws. This will be the one.
Yeah.
So this here vise, which is you've got to tighten up again.
North of 60. How's the missus feeling? She's pregnant, all right. She's oh wow, okay.
Looks like I worked on that fence too. Oh, hey, it's sharp.
Yep. Yep. Serge, no. Simon, you did. You helped me with the concrete footings.
Oh, good man.
That
was a fine job.
The hell was I gonna say?
Which means that you're allowed to come over here and not be put to any other work, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah, because you're not robbing.
I throw myself at the I do it for your wife.
Yes. Speaking of whom, yes. She's pregnant. All right. You know the usuals: nausea, tired. But our daughter is so excited that it makes it much easier to deal with. Because man, that girl is like we last weekend. We repainted, well, over the past 2 weekends, we repainted Camille's room. We built we not built, but put together a crib. We put in a little bureau for the new squirt and everything. And man, Camille is just all about this. And Camille is magic, so if she's excited, we by default end up excited. Protected.
Plus, you know, through luck or planning, you managed to work it out so that you have excellent babysitting opportunities.
Outdoor, thank you. It's here.
That looks good.
It is a spatula that I made with my hands and my knives. I gotta be doing more of this stuff this year.
Yeah, you really do. Like, you're good at it.
I have so many things that I'm not doing, you know?
Yeah.
Like the spunes.
Yeah.
You know? The Tinder bag pic you sent me? When? Like just tonight? Hang about. I was check. Tinder bag. I don't see no Tinder bag. Email earlier today. Oh, hold on. Hold on now. Nope. Gmail. Boom. Nope. Twitter. Live dashboard. Spoke
You might have to
shapes.
sign into your Twitter. You might have to sign into your Gmail again.
Bingo. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Social? Maybe? No. Definitely not in promotions. Updates. I do believe that your email disappeared, mister. Send it again. 22:59. We're coming up on the end here. Yeah, Simon is the keeper of the time. He says 1 minute.
Yep.
I got one thing sharpened.
True story.
Robin got like 3 or 4 things sharpened. You know. You'll resend
your
okay,
chisel,
good.
your mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Nice work.
Massive chunk of chips stuck in there.
Wow. Still.
Yes.
Oh, it's 2300. Okay, thanks for hanging out with us.
Good night, y'all.
See you guys next week. Whatevs. If anyone has any ideas of what specifically they'd like to talk about next week, drop me a line on any of the socials or email, texto, whatever. Until then, thanks for hanging out. Check out the rest of my videos. Check out my t-shirts. Check out the blog. Check out my new Twitter page. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Don't check any of it out. Come on, guys. Don't bother. Forget about it. The internet is evil.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.